Question number 3. What is my all-time favourite TV series? Number A. Number A. Let's just end the video there.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, I'm Matt,
I'm Anne.
and this is 8-Bit Family. And today we have taken up the gauntlet, we have accepted the challenge, and we are doing the... That was quite an extra intro, wasn't it? We're doing the Mr. and Mrs. quiz that our lovely friends over at Theme Park Nomads have challenged us to do. Their video was quite entertaining. It was quite fun, wasn't it, to watch?
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah. But for those who don't know what the Mr. and Mrs. quiz, or the Mrs. and Mr. quiz as they call it, is, basically we're going to take it in turns to ask each other questions. They are multiple choice questions, and basically our partner's got to guess what the correct answer is. So the questions are, I'll ask Emma a question about myself, and she's got to guess which is the correct answer.
They are multiple choice.
They are multiple choice, but it'll be a nice little test to see how well we actually know each other. And this should be interesting, seeing as we are due to get married next year. So if she gets anything lower than a 9, the wedding's not going ahead.
So next video will be 8-Bit Family.
Break up, yeah.
Theme Park Nomads, obviously, they did all theirs based on roller coasters, theme parks, that kind of thing. Because we are 8-Bit Family, we're doing ours based on our favourite nerd culture.
Yes.
So that covers video games, board games,
pop culture in general.
That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can pinch our questions if they're relevant to you, write your own, and it doesn't have to be a romantic thing, does it? This can be with parents, siblings, even friends that you can go and do a challenge with. But yeah, let's crack on. Are you starting?
I will start. I will start. So, question number 1 in the Mr. and Mrs. quiz.
Okay.
What was the first ever video game that I played? Was it A, Looney Tunes Racing, B, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or C, Rugrats Search for Raptor?
I have no idea. I don't know.
We were only talked about this the other day.
Looney Tunes
is the correct answer. Looney Tunes Racing was the very first game my parents bought me for the PS1. Funnily enough, all 3 of those games were in the first batch of games that I was gifted. I was going to say, because I'm sure we've
talked about Rugrats as well.
However, it was Looney Tunes that was the first disc to be played on the PlayStation 1. And it was such a good game. Have you ever played Looney Tunes Racing?
I can't say I have.
Oh my god, it was phenomenal. Probably one of my all-time favourite nostalgia games. If we can get our hands on that, then I'm just gonna... It's basically, I prefer it to Mario Kart. It's a miles better version of Mario Kart. But yeah, that was the first ever video game that I played.
Just for the record, yours are much easier.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a really nice easy one just to ease you into it.
Okay.
You shouldn't even need the multiple choice for this one.
Okay.
See if you can do it without. Nice and straightforward to ease you in, because I'm nice.
Okay.
What Harry Potter house am I? Sorry, what Hogwarts house am I? Do you remember them all?
Oh, no, I know the answer to this. You're a Ravenclaw.
I am a Ravenclaw.
And the only reason I know that is because we have a Ravenclaw cushion downstairs. Not because I know what house you're from, it's just because it's the only bit of memorabilia that we have downstairs in the living room. You have a lot of Ravenclaw memorabilia, so it was the obvious choice. Do you remember what house I am? That's not a question in the quiz, by the way.
You're a Slytherin.
I am a Slytherin.
Through and through.
Yeah.
I'm creative and wise and...
A Ravenclaw.
Yeah, alright, well, whatever. Go on, your turn. You've got it right, Rob.
I did get it right,
God
yeah.
forbid what happens if you get one wrong.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Question number 2. When I was a wee young lad, my dad promised to buy me something if I rode on every roller coaster in Florida. So that's both at the Disney parks and at the Universal parks. But what did he promise to buy me? Was it A, an Xbox 360?
I know this
Was
one.
it B, a Nintendo DS?
I know this.
Or was it C, an iPod Touch?
It was a DS.
It was indeed a DS.
That one's much easier.
And as of recently, we went around to see my parents just before isolation kicked in. They actually showed you one of the photos from one of the roller coasters, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
I used to be absolutely terrified of roller coasters, which is quite weird because we spend most of our time with
Theme
Park Nomads who are roller coaster fanatics, but I never used to like roller coasters. They were my pet hate. I just wouldn't. You wouldn't find me dead on a roller coaster. Like I absolutely hate. I used to hate them, but I love them now. And that is indeed correct. My dad actually promised me the new Nintendo DS because we were in America when it came out. He said, if you ride on every single ride in Florida, I will buy you a Nintendo DS. And I remember at one point we were in the queue for Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom, and I was actually crying and screaming to security that they needed to call child services because my dad was dragging me onto a roller coaster. Fun times. But you did get that one right. You did get it right. Well done. Question number 3?
No.
Oh no, it's your go, sorry. See how how good we are at this.
What special edition of Monopoly do I have that is still in the cellophane because nobody will play it with me?
I know this.
Do you want to give it a go without the multiple choice?
Is it Swindon Monopoly?
Swindon edition Monopoly.
Buying all those roundabouts.
I think, if memory serves me, I think the Magic Roundabout, if you're not familiar with it, search Swindon Magic Roundabout. It's the pride of my hometown. I'm pretty sure that's like, I forgot the most expensive property on the
Mayfair and
one.
all those.
I'm pretty sure it's like the most expensive one you can buy. Please, someone play it with me.
I knew it was Swindon Monopoly because like literally
every time we have people over.
every time we have people over and it's like, oh, should we play Cards Against Humanity? Should we play Jackbox? And I'm like, can we please play my version of Swindon Monopoly? And everyone's like, no. Question number 3. What is my all-time favourite TV series? Number A. Number A. Let's just end the video there.
Yeah, that's it.
A. Band of Brothers. B. Vikings. Or C. Game of Thrones.
Why is Gilmore Girls not on there?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Gilmore Girls. I'd still say it's above.
Another bonus point.
I'd still say it's above Gilmore Girls. This choice.
This is going to be a bit of a half guess. Is it Band of Brothers?
It is Band of Brothers. It is indeed. Band of Brothers is the greatest. It's not even. Is it a TV series, mini-series, whatever you want to call it? It is probably the best bit of television that's ever been released. I must have watched through that 10, 15 times. It's so good, so good. Here we go.
What is the name of the level that to this day we are still stuck on in Crash Bandicoot?
Ooh.
Native's Fortress, The Road to Nowhere, Dynamite.
It's not Dynamite. I know that for a fact. And I know the level we're talking about, I just don't know what it's called. It's one of those where you've got to go on the bridge.
It is indeed.
It's one of the bridge levels.
Well, think about the names. Native's Fortress or The Road to Nowhere.
It's not Native's Fortress because we were stuck on that for a while. So that leaves B, The Road to Nowhere.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Still, to this day.
We've never got past it. No. That's from Crash Bandicoot 1, isn't it? The first one.
No, because we completed the first one.
It's from one of the Crash Bandicoot games.
No, yeah, no, is it?
Yeah, it's from number 1 because we went and played number 2 and number 3 because we couldn't complete number 1.
Yeah, we did.
That's what it was, yeah. Because we got it when it was re-released.
This was on the
PS4.
re-release, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've got it on the PS2 somewhere.
How solid those games are.
Good games.
They are very good games. Right, question number 4. As you may or may not know, viewers, I am massively into my heavy metal music. And one of my all-time favourite artists is Rob Zombie. But he is also one of my favourite movie directors. Which of his films is my favourite?
Oh no!
Is it A, 31, B, House of a Thousand Corpses, or C, Lords of Salem?
Oh, before you said the options, I would have said House of a Thousand Corpses, but now I don't know if it's Lords of Salem.
Go on, what do you think?
I'm gonna stick with my gut and say House of a Thousand Corpses.
It is indeed House of a Thousand Corpses. Just to clarify, Lords of Salem was poo. Right. You heard it here first. Actually, you didn't even hear it here first because everyone hated that movie, and it was poor for Rob Zombie's usual amazingness that he is capable of producing. Amazingness that he is capable of producing. But yeah, I did not enjoy Lords of Salem in the slightest. 31 was very good, kind of like The Hunger Games but with clowns in it, so you refused to watch it. But yeah, House of a Thousand Corpses, all-time classic horror movie. Well done. I don't know what the scores are. I've not been keeping score.
I think we've got them all right so far. I don't think anyone's got anything wrong.
We do. Everyone's got them right. Well done. We can still stay engaged. For now. Okay.
Joke's on you, you're not on my will yet. Okay. What am I on now? Am I on 4? I'm on 4.
Okay.
Okay, which of these following games have I racked up the most hours on?
Okay.
Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Old School RuneScape.
Oh.
Or Terraria. Or Terraria, however you want to say it.
Now, we have had...
This one's a little bit more difficult.
It is very difficult because we've had Breath of the Wild from pretty much when it came out.
No, we haven't. We had a good year or so after it came out.
Oh, that is true. We did, yes.
Because you forget it was on the Wii U as well, wasn't it?
That is very true. And you do spend a lot of time on that. Fun fact, Breath of the Wild is one of the only games that M has been an end game for years now. And she refuses to complete it because she doesn't want it to end. So she literally runs around the castle in circles, hoping something else will happen.
I'm trying to find all the Koroks right now. In my defense,
you have spent a lot of time on that game.
I've spent a lot of time on that game.
Same with Terraria, because you play that on your PC when I'm watching like Black Sails and Gotham and stuff like that. But I'm going to go with Old School RuneScape because you were playing that years before you met me.
I actually haven't played it since I was about 12.
I'm going to go with Old School RuneScape.
You are wrong.
Really?
You are wrong. You are wrong.
What's the right answer?
That was a tough question.
That was.
It is Terraria.
Is it?
It is.
When did you first start playing Terraria?
I can tell you that I've racked up just over 600 hours on it. I play it a lot.
All right, first wrong question.
To be fair, that was a difficult one. Okay. So I still want to marry you.
Let's see if you get this one right, because if you get it wrong, you'll not only insult me, but you'll also insult my parents. So, the first time you met my parents, what film did we go to see?
No, because I get this wrong whenever we talk about it.
Was it It's Chapter 1? Was it Despicable Me 3? Or was it Get Out? Now the year was 2017, so it was 3 years ago.
It wasn't it. It wasn't. No, I'm telling you it wasn't. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. I think it was Despicable Me 3. Because I remember Minions. But I did win you a Minion stuffed toy on one of those claw machines, so I don't know if I'm just getting that a bit... No, I'm going to go with Despicable Me 3.
It was Despicable Me 3. We went to see the movie, and then we went to go to Bella Italia with my family, and then we went to the arcade afterwards, and you won me the Minion with the convict outfit on. With the one eye.
I'm not just being weird.
She is being weird.
Yeah, I am a little bit.
Okay. Well done.
Ooh.
Well done. I was expecting you to pick It because it was not too long after that we went to the same Bella Italia and the same cinema.
Now I remember that because we went to the midnight
showing of It Chapter 1, yeah. So I was expecting you to pick that, so well done.
Okay. This one you may slip up on.
Okay.
We'll see. Which prop have I not used for a cosplay?
Okay.
An oversized balloon.
Okay.
A handcrafted clay mask.
Okay.
Or a life-sized Pichu.
So you used the balloon when you were Mr. Tinkle.
When I was Tingle. Mr. Tinkle.
That great. We'll put the photo down below of Mr. Tinkle. Of Tingle from Zelda. Zelda.
When you were being that Tingle through my Zelda game.
You used a mask, I'm pretty sure, when you were the Happy Mask Salesman, also from Zelda.
Because, shockingly, that's my favourite franchise.
So I'm going to go with the life-size Pichu.
As the one I haven't used.
Haven't used.
Correct.
Booyah!
Slight correction though.
Okay.
The mask was Majora's Mask when I was Skull Kid.
Ah.
Not when I was the Happy Mask Salesman. In fact, 1 second. Got it to hand.
While she finds that.
No, I got it here.
Ah.
Chilling.
Here's one we prepared earlier. Look how amazing that is.
Needs a bit of love. This has survived a couple house moves, but this was made by yours truly for my first ever weekend at Comic Con.
Yeah. We're going to put that up on the wall in the nerd area behind us.
I've got a ring somewhere as well, but I'm not going to dig that out right now.
Right, let's have a look. We are now on to question number 6. So, In my spare time, you will very well know, Em, that I watch a lot of Critical Role.
Oh yeah.
I'm up to date on the second campaign, and I've just started the first campaign. But out of the cast of Critical Role, who is my favourite?
No!
Is it A, Ashley Johnson, B, Matt Mercer, or C, Taliesin Jaffe?
Taliesin Jaffe, because you want your hair like his.
It is indeed Taliesin Jaffe. Taliesin Jaffe is my spirit animal. Taliesin Jaffe is who I aspire to be in life.
Isn't he?
He would be my Patronus. He is a very dashing man who has a lot of knowledge of nerd culture and tabletop RPGs.
You want to be him when you grow up.
I do want to be him when I grow up. So Taliesin Jaffe, if you're watching this, you're probably not. Much love to you, my man. Right, your go. We're doing quite well. Only one question wrong so far.
And even then, that was a difficult one. So,
yeah.
Okay, my turn. What is the one game the one and only game I have ever completely, fully rage quit and haven't picked up again since?
Okay.
Subnautica.
Okay.
Goat Simulator.
Okay.
Or Octodad, Dadliest Catch.
Ooh. Now, I know you've not played Subnautica in a while, because it's just been sat on the shelf in the case.
He's scared of the big fish.
I don't know if you've ever played Goat Simulator in your entire life.
What? I sing the theme song to you like all the time.
You do sing the theme song and it's really annoying, but I've never seen you play. In the 3 years we've been together, I've never seen you play Goat Simulator.
Okay.
But when we first started dating, you did play Octodad, and you did get very frustrated playing it. So I'm gonna go with Octodad.
Oh, you are right. I can't bring myself to do it. I am so patient in real actual life, and that game just
in real actual
life, and that game just.
I've never played it myself. I just know how frustrating it is.
It is really good fun.
It is quite funny because we've got a portrait of Octodad on the wall downstairs. And every time bands come to stay with us, it's the first thing they notice, strangely enough, like, oh my god, you like Octodad? And I'm like, yeah, it's not me, it's her.
This weirdo over here.
Right, let's have a look. Question 7. So, as you've probably seen on the channel this month, I have gone a bit tabletop RPG crazy. I've bought loads of books, and as it's payday in 2 days' time, I'm going to be buying a load more books. Might as well. What else am I going to spend my money on during isolation? Anyway, out of all of the tabletop RPGs that I have discovered this month, which have I said I am most excited to play once lockdown is over? Is it A, Shadowrun, B, Blades in the Dark, or C, 7th Sea by John Wick?
Again, this is going to be a bit of a guess. You do like your pirates, and you're going through a bit of a pirate thing right now.
I am indeed. I'm in the process of planning my pirate birthday party. Hopefully if lockdown blows over.
I'm going to go with the 7 Sails.
No, because it's not called the 7th Sails.
What's it called?
It's called 7th Sea.
What?
So you got it wrong.
7 Sails! Oh no! Was that
I'll give you the redo. Is it A, Shadowrun?
7th Seas.
Yes, it is. It's not 7th Seas. It's 7th Sea.
How am I so bad at this?
Minus 2 points.
C.
Correct. It is indeed.
Can we just edit that so
No, we can't edit it. That's going to stay in. And you're going to look like an utter moron on YouTube for the rest of your life.
Joke's on you, your fiance's an utter moron.
So, yeah, it is indeed 7th Sea. I love pirates.
Stressful.
I am currently playing through a D&D campaign. We're playing through Ghosts of Saltmarsh, which is quite nautical / pirate themed heavy, and I'm very excited to tuck it into 7th Sea when I pick up some books this month. So yeah, well done. Even though you got the name wrong twice. Your go.
Okay, which of these is my movie pet hate?
Okay.
Talking animals.
Okay.
80s style montages.
Yeah.
Or hacking scenes.
Oh, hacking scenes.
Correct.
100%.
Correct.
In any movie where there is an unrealistic hacking scene, you always point it out. Most notably, we watched recently Cube.
The first.
There was the second Cube movie, wasn't it?
No, third one.
Cube Zero, that was it. The first Cube movie. Well, the prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when all the computers in the desk flip over and they're like,
oh, they have Like
the gloves, the cyber gloves.
But it's not like you're not even hitting keys. It's just like I'm in. Like that's not.
Yeah, it is her pet hate.
You got that very
Every
right.
time it comes up in a movie, she'll point it out. Even if we're in the cinema, she doesn't talk. She never talks in the cinema unless there's a hacking scene, and then all I hear my ears.
No, you don't. I don't talk, but I do sit there and go.
That won't happen. It's not realistic.
Does my head in.
Right.
Computers don't work like that.
Question number 8, and it's a choice of 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So.
Which is your favourite cat?
It's Thor. But no, it's not. Which is my favourite cat. Right. Question number 8. When it comes to villains, am I a bigger fan of Marvel or DC?
Marvel for superheroes, DC for villains.
That is correct. I've always lived by that saying. I love me my Marvel superheroes. Spider-Man's my jam. I love the X-Men. The Avengers, love it. When it comes to villains, DC do it best, especially the Batman universe. Joker, Penguin, Clayface. Clayface? Yeah, Clayface. Two-Face, Riddler, all of those. Boom. Absolutely love it.
What's the name? Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, yeah. Watch Gotham, it's so good. Right, your go.
Okay, which of these do I not yet own?
Oh, okay.
A NES, Nintendo Entertainment System.
Okay.
A SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Okay.
Or an N64.
You've got an N64.
I do indeed.
Right. And I always get confused between the other two because they look quite similar if I remember correctly. That's really bad because we both used to work in game stores and I can't. Do you not possess a SNES?
Wait, so you're saying I have a SNES, so I don't have a NES?
No, you don't have a SNES.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer. Oh, is it
I have
NES
a
then?
SNES, don't have the NES. Again though, that was a pretty tough question.
That was, yeah.
That was a tough one.
I mean, you do love your retro gaming. Are you sure you don't have one?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, you'll know, but yeah, okay. I mean, okay.
It's alright, that was
I'm
a
not
tough
bad
one.
Beyonce.
No, you're not. We're still getting that.
Okay,
Probably.
maybe. Question number 9. So, I am currently finishing 2 Warhammer armies. However, once I finish this project, which miniature game have I said I want to start collecting next? Is it A, War Machine? Is it B, Bolt Action? Or is it C, Malifaux?
Is it Malifaux that I get mixed up a little bit with still?
Oh,
Is it
you tell
Malifaux
me.
that's got like the fairy tale creatures in it?
That's Hordes.
So what's that?
That's like the one that goes with War Machine.
Okay. Oh no, I don't know. I don't think it's B.
Bolt Action.
'Cause I've already
That's
forgotten
the
that.
World War II themed.
Oh no, but it might be though
Miniature
because you
game.
like the wars.
I like the wars.
I don't know. I don't know. Malifaux.
It is Malifaux, yes.
What a guess.
The steampunky, gothic, alternate Victorian history miniatures game. It looks so cool. I guess there are some fairy tale-esque elements to it.
But that's not what I'm thinking of.
You were thinking of the Grimkin from Hordes.
I was,
You were,
yes, I was.
Which is another game I do want to play, but Malifaux, oh my god, it just looks so good.
Oh my god, it's
Oh my
so
god,
good.
it looks so good. Just not got enough money at the minute. Okay. Oh, it's your go. Sorry, my bad. I was trying to take control again. Your go.
Okay. What happened the brief time you witnessed me playing GTA 5? I drove normally and carefully the entire time.
No.
I tried to pick up a hooker, but so we could
No.
be friends.
No.
I killed a man while screaming, "Die patriarchy, die."
You killed a man while screaming, "Die patriarchy, die." And this wasn't in our living room. This was a Berry Arcade Club on a Saturday night when it was really busy. There was a massive queue of people waiting to play GTA, and M was just screaming at the screen. It was hilarious. You're not very good with violent games. Please watch our XCOM episode that we uploaded the other day because that will prove it.
Shameless.
But yeah, it was hilarious. You just were shooting people, shouting obscenities
I don't think I've
at
managed
them.
to actually shoot anyone.
You were
It just
attempting
kind
to shoot
of
people
shot my gun around a bit.
whilst shouting obscenities at them.
Oh, Mum's ringing.
We'll be back in a second, folks.
Mum trying to ring me. I did ask if she wanted to be in the video, but she didn't sound that interested.
Yeah. I mean, we should feature her on the channel sometime.
Aww, she won't really idea what's going
Teach her how to play D&D or something.
Imagine. My mum is just too wholesome.
What was it when we were like, oh, we're playing D&D, and was it your mum that was like, isn't that drunk and disorderly?
Yeah! Yeah! My mum is wholesome and precious.
She's an angel. She's an absolute angel. Anyway, final question.
Go on.
So you have got all of them right so far. So you could be on for 10 out of 10.
Okay, well your deal is anything less than 9 out of 10 you don't marry me, so we'll get married no matter what.
That is true. Right. A lot of people think that Jurassic Park 3 is my all-time favourite film. Just throwing it out there, it is one of the best movies ever made. However, my top 3 films are all Mel Gibson films. Mel Gibson plays a starring role in them. But which Mel Gibson film is my all-time favourite movie? Is it A, Braveheart? Is it B, The Patriot? Or is it C, We Were Soldiers? Now think carefully before you answer, because I do love all 3.
You do.
But the one I love the most, I showed you some footage from the other week. I did.
Oh no.
You're kind of off shot there, you're kind of disappearing.
Because I'm scared.
This is the make it or break it question, since it's my all-time favourite movie.
Is it The Patriot?
It is The Patriot.
Yeah!
It is 100% The Patriot. If you've never watched that movie, watch it. American War of Independence, Mel Gibson, Heath Ledger, the guy who plays Lucius Malfoy, whose name escapes me. It is a phenomenal movie.
Is this where they take turns shooting each other?
It is,
I laughed
yes.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the guy gets his head taken off by the cannonball and you laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, 10 out of 10. Wow.
I'm going to admit, some of them were lucky guesses.
I thought you would have struggled with a lot of them. Anyway, let's see if I get your final one.
Well, yours, I started on a nice, or what I thought was a nice easy one. I'm going to end on a nice easy one.
Okay.
What is my favourite game ever? Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Majora's Mask.
Okay.
Link's Awakening.
Now, it's not Link's Awakening.
It's not Link's
because
Awakening.
we played
I love
that.
it.
That's the one we played on the Switch, isn't it? The remake
That's
for
the
the
one we've
Switch.
got the remaster for.
I thought that was terrible.
I liked it.
You do like Majora's Mask, but your all-time favourite game.
Bearing in mind, this is a big deal. What are you doing with my ocarina?
There's got to be.
What are you First of all, you got it the wrong way around. Second of all, what are you doing with your life?
How do you play it?
I've got lipstick on. I'm not playing it now. But look at this. This is my beautiful ceramic ocarina.
It's the Ocarina of Time.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. What?
You're wrong.
Majora's Mask.
It's Majora's. What have I got tattooed on my leg that I love the game so much?
Cats. Not the film. Oh, you've got Majora's Mask tattooed on your leg. I thought it was Ocarina of Time.
I don't think I can marry you.
7 out of 10. That's
I don't think
poor. Well, someone
I'm
clearly
shocked.
listens more than the other. Wow.
I thought. Oh, I don't know what. I need some space.
But yeah, don't do the Mr. and Mrs. quiz if you want your relationship to stay intact. That is what we've learned from doing this
Right,
today.
that's it. We're finding an emulator and I'm making you play it.
Okay,
That's
deal.
your penance.
As soon as we finish doing this video, we're going to go play Majora's Mask. Yeah?
Still love you.
Perfect. Still love you too. That was really fun, actually.
Still love you. 10 out of 10.
Still, that was really fun, actually. Thank you very much to Ben and Holly at Theme Park Nomads for challenging us to do this. We've been told we have to challenge other couples to play this.
And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be siblings, friends, family, colleagues.
Yeah. I'm gonna just like pull one out of the bag and see if they respond. I very much doubt they will, but you never know if I tag them in it. I'm gonna choose Matt Mercer and Marisha Ray from Critical Role, and when we post this video live, I'm just gonna tag all their social media in it and see if they actually respond.
Do I have to pick someone?
Pick like a YouTube power couple.
Oh, I if we're picking a couple, I already know who I want to pick.
Go on.
I want to pick Annika Victoria.
Okay.
And her new husband.
Yeah.
Because they just got married. Oh, spoilers though, if people...
Yeah, if they watch it. I'm surprised you didn't pick Simply Nailogical and Bane.
Bane!
Bane.
That's a good one to be fair. Now, I'm going to go with Annika Victoria and Luciano. Can we get Christine and Ben?
Yeah, and we'll
okay.
And then we'll also challenge Christine and Ben. Whether all three of these couples actually decide to do this or not, we'll never know. But we'll tag you in it anyway and see what happens. So yeah, that's Matt Mercer and Marisha Ray from Critical Role, Christine and Bane from Simply Nailogical, and Annika Victoria and Luciano from Annika Victoria.
From Annika Victoria.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning into this episode of, I was going to say Senseis, that's not this channel, of 8-Bit Family. It's revealed a lot about what we know about each other.
Hasn't it just?
10 out of 10 and 7 out of 10, that's not too bad. Right, so we're going to go play Majora's Mask now and then watch The Patriot whilst listening to Rob Zombie.
I got 10 out of 10. We're going to go over the ones that you got wrong.
So yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. If you did enjoy this, please hit that subscribe button to keep up...
Hit the what?
Hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with everything 8-Bit Family related. And we will see you guys in a couple of days' time for another video. Bye! Bye. Just like Link.